When one thinks of gifts, one thinks Papemelroti, a mainstay in the Filipino psyche for gifts that can be personalized and items that make homes a little homier. Papemelroti was born in the 70s at the infancy of sustainable living and social entrepreneurship movements. I dare say that being one of the longest-running businesses in the country, its earth-friendly ethics have shown that going green is key to living a long and fruitful life, and that a family that follows its bliss together stays together.
Robert!
Paolo! Good to see you.
Good to see you again.
This is my sister, Patsy.
Hi, Patsy.
Nice to meet you.
All right, Papemelroti is one of my favorites, all right? So I am just really looking forward to just getting the inside tour.
Excellent.
Nice to hear.
Yeah?
Patsy will show you around.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Which way? This way?
Have fun.
All right.
When we were young, my mom started the business in 1967. But they named it Corbin after their names, Corit and Benny. They said, how come we don't have a store, with our name on it? So we combined our names, and Patsy, Peggy, Melody, Robert, Tina formed Papemelroti. At first, it was really totally a joke. And my dad said, nobody can pronounce it, nobody can remember it. But in 1976, Ali Mall opened. And we opened on the second floor. And we were the salespeople. A woman came from a magazine and she made an article, 3 pages long in her magazine. And so people would come up and say, I know what this stands for. Patsy, Peggy, Melody, Robert, Tina. So up to now, we have that name.
We have a lot of recycled boxes,
All right.
posters.
Would you call yourselves an art store, a craft store?
I don't know, whatever the customer wants to call us.
That's
As a
what
matter
you've
of fact,
got.
they have a nickname for us. They call us Pape because they can't sometimes pronounce our name.
Right.
Sometimes they call us Papemelroti because of all the paper that
Of
we
all the
have.
paper, true.
So
And
these are
most of it recycled, right?
Yeah.
Because we like the look. We like brown things, natural. A lot of people think that we make the recycled paper. We don't. We actually design for recycled paper. Because the craft paper that we use is made by huge paper mills. We can't afford a paper mill. We sort of forced it on our customers because they would tell us, why do you use that? It's pambalot ng pandesal, or patterns like that. But eventually, because before we used to print also on white, but now we don't print on white anymore. It's all brown because people have grown used to that look and they prefer it sometimes.
The truth is, actually, I had a problem with it at first because since the paper's brown, I can hardly see my drawing, and that's a big problem for me. But the truth is, it is a policy of Papemelroti, and I can see why, and it's really important, and so I've embraced it as well. Then you have to draw with that in mind as well.
So when you say design, you're talking about
The drawing.
these illustrations.
Yes, so this is Robert.
It's like a little bit of Robert style happening over there. Here's another sort of different style.
This is also Robert.
This is also Robert's style.
Yeah.
Okay.
So these flowers, these are Peggy's. And this is mine. Peggy's.
Okay.
So Tina has a lot also.
Okay.
So that's
you're a family of artists.
Yes, the salespeople say that this one is the bestseller.
Okay.
And this is hand drawn.
Right.
So there's appreciation also for the hand drawn.
Right. There's just some things you can't do with a computer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, here's another Papemelroti favorite of mine. I mean the
wrapper.
The wrappers.
Yeah.
And it's this brown craft paper, these
Yes.
recycled craft papers that really I really associate with your brand. Oh, and I like these. You can personalize your little.
Oh yeah, because we've got lots of figurines and customers like to put the names of whoever they're gonna gift it to.
Right.
We like to encourage our customers to also make their own crafts.
Okay.
So this is called craft cuts. A lot of kids like it because they cut it up and decorate their notebooks, boxes, picture frames.
Kids are so good at cutting
Yes,
things up,
exactly.
including things they're
So
not
we have
supposed
a
to
lot
cut up.
of, we also design these, like this is designed by Robert. It's a magnet.
Okay,
put
so when you
notes.
say
He actually draws it.
He
So then
draws
we
it.
have it carved. And these are clocks. So this is a product that Peggy started, but it can be also made to order. So a lot of people order it for weddings, for their ninongs, ninangs.
So you can personalize it,
Yeah.
customize it.
This one
the younger
is the
set?
project of my dad. So he was the one who started that. So we all have different projects.
Areas of interest
Yeah.
and different projects, okay.
Then we also have rubber stamps. This is my dad's project.
Okay.
My dad is still very active. You know, he's 85 this month.
Uh-huh.
My father is an engineer and my mom's an architect. They
can't
won't
do
say
this.
that they're artists.
Okay. But they are. It's just our secret.
Yes. This is designed by my mom. You know, she likes making stuffed toys
Okay.
and adding things to things.
Likes making things with her hands. And she likes making things out of things that would usually be thrown away. She would make clothes for us, and then the scrap cloth she would make into stuffed toys. She would make Christmas decor out of eggshells. I think it also developed our creativity because, you know, you look at something and you really try to find a way to use it. So growing up, we didn't have toys. We would make things out of cardboard boxes, cut up catalogs, right?
Yes.
Been looking for this pair.
We started making bags out of old maong jeans
Yeah.
because we like that. We like the look. We make things that we like. So it depends, you know, whatever we think of.
These aren't just display cabinets. I mean, you guys
Yeah,
also
we
make
sell
you
it
also make
also,
this sort of thing.
So they're made of recycled wood,
Okay, so these are
stained pine wood.
pine wood crates, that sort of thing.
We import some things just so that we can make things out of them. We
That's a
like
big
to-
thing
yeah.
because hardly you can only count with your fingers how many establishments do that in the
Yeah.
Philippines.
Because it's cheaper, you know, you buy from abroad. We have a factory in Bulacan where we make good products and also our figurines. But we outsource a lot of products. We keep making new designs for people to make.
So there's a social entrepreneurship angle to what you do?
Huge. There's
A
plenty.
lot of our suppliers, you know, they've grown up with us. There was one we visited in the province and he said, my children have gone to school, they're now abroad because of Papemelroti. So he's very grateful for our business.
Armed with greener ideas, they turned everything brown, Filipino-made, homegrown. How do Patsy and Robert feel about having a family business that, compared to its contemporaries, has probably been doing things the right way to begin with?
So these are encouraging words. Sell very well.
Yep.
No negative things in Papemelroti. I think a lot of our customers like to come and just read things. It's okay. You know, you don't have to buy anything if you want to get some sort of lift.
If you need a little
encouragement.
advice, we've got some of today's advice happening right over here. Okay. The second floor.
So here we have pre-owned clothes. We ask our customers to consign.
People who want to bring their clothes here and consign them with you can do
Yes,
that.
they can do that.
I might just leave this shirt on the way out.
But the jewelry are not pre-owned.
So these are your sister's designs?
Yes.
Yeah. Nice, all right. So this is unique to this branch.
Yes. My sister thought of it and then she just put it up.
Well, it's a great idea.
Stores are being renovated as we speak, and their website delivers to anywhere in the globe. From being a little store that could, with a name that started out as a joke, Papemelroti is proof that you can do what you love, sustain an earth-friendly business, work as a family, and work to help other families thrive too.
Robert has been conspicuously absent during this whole tour.
He's hiding.
So what I'm doing is join Paolo in the Papemelroti way.
What exactly is the Papemelroti
I have no
way?
idea. What I know is I was drawing this way ever since I can remember. The funny thing is, you know, my sister had a baby and it looked exactly like my drawing.
Even in this sort of style, you're still somehow capturing the essence of a person. It's got your signature style, but
But it's still
I
Paolo.
can say, hey, that's me.
You know what? I don't realize it actually, I guess, if I have a style or whatever. So you just do it.
Are you
This is-
done? Are you
Yeah,
finished?
Well, it's more like...
This is fantastic. Look at
You think
this.
so?
Look at that. It's the distinct Papemelroti style, hand-drawn by the one and only Robert Alejandro. Look at that. Not everybody gets one of these.
5 pesos.
Yung pala yun. I love it. You like it?
Yeah.
Is
you
it
make
convincing?
It into a figurine.
You could. I want to see that. I gotta say, I mean, this has been a super visit to one of my favorite shops of all time.
Thank you very
Thank you
much,
so much.
Paolo.
I had a great
Salamat.
time.
I'm glad you enjoyed.
Thank you so much. Put it on my bill. That's our show. For more tips and behind-the-scenes notes, log on to www.greenliving-tv.com. I'm Paolo Abrera, and I'll see you guys next week, right here on Green Living. They say the ideal water intake is 6 to 8 glasses. Well, that's a lie. That we consider that, well, it's now you can have, sorry, often has a higher quality product than which means, I don't know, getting a home for systems are required to document, which makes water available. Sorry.